There's a push in Congress to make a temporary pandemic policy permanent. The summer food program was part of President Biden's COVID relief bill. It provides children of food stamp recipients free or reduced lunches over the next 2 summers, a boost of about $7 a day. Connecticut Democrat Congresswoman Jahana Hayes is one of the lawmakers pushing to expand the program. She recently wrote in an op-ed, quote, "Hunger is not inevitable. It's a policy choice." And Congresswoman Hayes joins me now. She sits on the Education, Labor, and Agriculture committees. She was also the 2016 National Teacher of the Year. It's great to have you here. I think it's obviously very timely and very important. You wrote in your op-ed about the 40 million Americans experiencing food insecurity even before the pandemic. This current program helps about, 33 million kids in low-income families, what the president calls the largest summer food program in U.S. history. Post-pandemic, why is it important to continue, in your view?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And I think everyone should see this as an important issue. The fact that March of 2020, before we could have a conversation about closing schools to protect children in the middle of a global pandemic, the first question was, how will these kids eat, the kids who receive their meals at school? So my bill seeks to make this emergency summer food program permanent and nationwide, so that whenever kids are out of school for more than 5 days, their family will get that money added to their SNAP benefits so that we can ensure that they're having healthy meals. I was in the classroom for over a decade, and I know what it looks like when kids return from a long weekend and have not had a good meal the whole time they were out, and we don't want that to happen.
So this is personal for you, not only spending so much of your life around schools and children, but you were also a SNAP recipient at one point. Talk to me about what maybe people don't get about why this is important from your personal experiences, both as a recipient, but then inside the school system.
So this is deeply personal for me. I think what people don't get is who SNAP beneficiaries are. So when I was a young mom, I was working 2 jobs, going to school full time, and I still qualified for benefits. Many of the people who receive benefits are working parents and overall children. So we really have to make sure that hunger is not inevitable. Again, it's a policy choice, and there are policies that we can put in place. That's something that should be bipartisan, that should have support. In the United States of America in 2021, kids should not be hungry. Kids should not come to school and be unable to learn because they haven't had a healthy meal and their head is on their desk. Everyone should care about that. So it is deeply personal for me. And being now on the legislative side and sitting as the chairwoman of the Nutrition and Oversight Subcommittee, I recognize that we have a choice that we can make. And we have the ability, we just don't have the will. So I'm going to push this legislation. I'm calling for a White House conference on hunger. 2020 really revealed so many of the systemic cracks that I've known existed, and we have a mandate to address those things.
Let's talk about this choice issue, because obviously whatever the federal government spends money on, it's a choice, right? And in this case, we have a couple of different estimates. I think Senator Murray says this program would cost about $8 billion. The USDA estimate is more like $12 billion. Many times the pushback we hear from opponents of programs like this is about the bottom line. Give us a cost-benefit analysis of this.
We have a moral responsibility. I mean, there is a bottom line. There is a cost to feeding hungry children. That is something, there is a cost associated with it. But everything we do in Congress has a cost generally associated with it. We appropriate federal dollars, and our budget really expresses our values. And we should be a Congress that thinks it is valuable to feed children, to invest in their education, to help them learn so that they can become productive members of society and hopefully someday not be on the receiving end of aid. So there is a cost, but we need to make the choice that it is worth that cost to make sure that in this country, children are not hungry.
Congresswoman Jahana Hayes, it's great to see you, and we thank you for your time. Appreciate it.